takedown by the Deriff wrestler.
Takes that elbow, takes an inside arm drag, keeps shrugging around. Go ahead. That goes for a body lift. Nothing happens yet. Pulls that whizzer out and says, I'm in command. I want 2, and he gets him.
In his career, Sallit is 75-20. He's 31-5 this season. And Hunterdon's Dave Disler, 71-18 in his career, 20-2 this year. Official on the mat is Mike Junkins from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, his 2nd year here doing tournament officiating.
25 seconds remaining. Deriff, one of 2 high schools in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Larry Stewart is the assistant referee, Somerset, Pennsylvania.
And the late, great Larry Fornicola, who died several months ago, was, I believe, the first coach at Deriff High School in Allentown.
Wonderful, wonderful man and a wonderful wrestler.
Period concludes, and it's been a good one for the Deriff High School wrestler, leading by a score of 4-1. Take a look at Joe Sommer, head coach at Huntington, and his assistant.
Stay right there. Go ahead.
Advantage position now to the Deriff wrestler, Sallit, who holds a lead of 4-1 at the moment.
Sallit maintaining top position, very strong, powerful wrestler. Can effect some real good throws because of his rangy and shoulder power. Has lost 5 times this year, but looking very tough out here in the finals of the PIAA championships at 171 pounds.
1, 2, yeah.
He's got a 2-point trap, so he'll get a 2-second count, so he'll get a 2-point near fall.
Near fall 2.
He put him there.
So Sallit now has gone out ahead 6-1 in the match.
Get off the toe.
Well in control, at least at the moment, but anytime you're up against another champion in the finals of the PIAAs, you take nothing for granted in scoring. Matches can turn around very, very quickly.
Matches can be lit. Want to remind everybody about the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette Wrestling Classic.
Deriff not having a state champion, and of course I'm not predicting that's that early, but the last time they had a winner,
Let's go.
it was Dennis Attia in 1981.
Man, that's yours. You can't turn him.
Which took place a short time ago.
If you look at 12 years,
Stay there.
there's the Deriff coaching staff, Glenn Whiteman.
Attia was a tough kid. Didn't he wrestle for the Syrian Olympic team? He did.
Yes. He had also played football at LSU.
The winner
several
in
is
the
Dennis
family,
Attia.
of course.
Was it Dennis or George?
Dennis.
Dennis.
George was a record holder, I think, or Dennis was a record holder in the fastest fall in the finals of the tournament. I can recall the year. It was less than 15 seconds.
And the second period concludes. And at this moment, John Sallit of Deriff High School in Allentown, Pennsylvania, out ahead handily by a 6-1 score. There is a momentary injury. I believe it's maybe a bloody nose type of injury.
No, it's a little knee
or
injury.
knee. Let's see. It's the left knee that has already been bandaged prior to coming in. So we will have a momentary timeout.
Fastest fall here in the tournament history was Ross Walker of Danville. Got it at 119 in the preliminaries. And George Attia, who we were talking about, gained a fall in 1977 in 10 seconds. In the quarterfinals.
Crowd waving at you, Larry. They're saying Sheridan, Sheridan, Sheridan.
Okay, Johnny, let's go. We're almost in a minute now. Come on. Gotta keep that showing.
A lot of
Remember,
people out
just
there.
2 minutes injury time is allowed.
And only 3
Come on, Johnny.
Up and ready
timeouts.
to go. Keep the clock running, guys.
In Pennsylvania, that is.
Cut it. Here we go.
And certainly at this moment, John Sallit does not want to default out of this one, so he's going to be up well in advance of that 2 minutes. He's leading 6-1 at the moment as we enter the third and final period.
I noticed he got down tenderly, though, Shell. His weight on his right leg. And his knee, he extended to put the left knee on the mat very easily. He's got that brace there. Those modern knee braces are miraculous.
Well, of course, he figures that all the action really's got to be Dave Disler, because Disler's got to do the action, and I think Sallit feels that he might even take a stalling warning if necessary. Trailing, leading by a score of 6-1, and the official, Junkins, says, "Come on, guys," and he may very well call one, which he just did. On the down man, first
Stalling
warning.
against Sallit. He sits out.
Now Sallit gets out and leads 7-1, so it'll take a miracle by Disler here, and he's got 1 minute and 10 to do it.
6-point move, and there he's working off the chin, probably going to try a work a shrug. But Sallit is suddenly becoming defensive instead of offensive, and that sometimes causes points going the other way and concern for his coach.
He's content to just tie everything up.
Working off an inside arm
Now
drag
he
again.
takes it, comes around for
Really works that well,
a
Marv.
quick,
He gets that
very quick too.
inside arm drag. This shoots across on the knees and comes through.
Very slick, Larry, because it's Larry. He also uses what you labeled earlier as excellent strength when he gets that arm around there.
Yeah, he's moving it well. You get down to your knees, just take that inside arm drag, boom, boom, wham, around the back he goes with 24 seconds left. Deer of High School senior John Sallit is now 15 seconds away from a title, state champion, and will end up on top with a major decision, 9-1.
And so Deer of High School, Allentown, Pennsylvania, brings home a title to the Lehigh Valley here at 171 pounds.
Good job, gentlemen.
As Glenn Whiteman's wrestler wins his 32nd of the year, and it's the biggest of the year. It's the Class AAA title at 171 pounds. Second place going to Dave Disler of Hunterdon High School, District 6, coached by Joe Sommer. Disler concludes his career this season with a 20-3 mark.
They said it couldn't be done.
A real surprise, I feel, for Sallit to win the state champion. And again, Ted Mikesell, if you tell me you picked him, I'm just going to smile when I look at you.
Here are the award winners at 160 pounds. Sixth place, Keith Reynolds of North Penn. Fifth place, Jim Strait of Waynesburg. Fourth place, Gene Hecker of Solanco. Third place, Joe Farr from Warren High School, District 10. Second place went to Rob Gordon of Hempfield, District 7. And the champion, with a commanding victory, Neil Barnes of Dallastown, District 3. He won it by a 13-5 score.
The most happy fella is Mr. Barnes. He earned it.
Last two bouts coming up here, 189 and then a big one at 275. The first Kiski area wrestler here in the championship finals coming up in the presence of Doug Joseph, District 7 senior, 36-2, and he'll meet an undefeated wrestler in Jason Robeson, coached by Bob Sire, 29-0. And the wrestler in the white wrestling uniform is Jason Robeson, and the wrestler in the dark uniform is Doug Joseph.
Well, Joseph lost to Robeson, I think, in the District 7 finals. So this is a rematch.
Robeson, and he becomes the champion at 189.
And that's for Hampton sews up second place with 48.5 points, 20 points behind champion Northampton. So we had Northampton the winner, and Hampton runner-up. We congratulate Coach Don Roan for Northampton. And as we know, we just saw this bout end. Bob Ciar is the coach at Hampton.
If you had West Hampton, Southampton, Northampton, and Hampton.
Thank you for your attendance.
Awards now will be presented at the far end of the arena for the 171-pound class. That was won by Deer of High School John Sallit. 6th place, Jason Barr of McGuffey, District 7. Rob Neidlinger of Big Spring, District 3. So Neidlinger takes a fifth. 4th place, Leo Giel of Tom Jefferson High School, District 7 is 4th. Chris Hart, Hampton High, is 3rd. Dave Disler from Huntington High School is the runner-up, and the champion, PIAA AAA 171-pound class from Deer of High School, District 11, John Sallit.
Deer of Husky.
And the finale on the way.